zero dimension, the center of everything, where everything starts. The point is so small, and in the center, you cannot really see it because it's so small, but it's there. Even though it don't seem like it's there, it is there. Center of everything. Without this, there's no other dimensions. Okay, first one, dimension 2. This is where we get the height, which some people, I think, call it length, and then we get width. Okay, so with this, you can make like, graphing stuff, like shapes, square, or anything with just this. And including diagonal, which is, I must say, the 1.5. I really think that's kind of stretching it, but I'm probably wrong. Well, if really only the two primary ones are length and width, why shouldn't there be a diagonal? I mean, how do you make triangles? What? Okay. Next one. Wait, okay. So, I was on the first dimension. Okay, so if it were the first dimension, I'm sorry, then it will only be this. The second dimension would be this, so we'll diagonal. So then diagonal would be 2.5. Diagonal would be 2.5. I need a bigger eraser. What is this? And then now we're gonna head on to 3, which is the one that we live in. This is where, like, oh, the 3D shapes come in, and we get a new axis. Z, Z, X, Y, and let's call this V. X, Y, Z, V. But if you want to be more factual, more professional, you could do Y slash X. All right. So with this, you can make things like, let's say, the Earth, right? Okay. Let's make our environment from the third dimension. We're gonna call it Earth, like the same place we live in. So, square, uh, square, and boom, and okay, this is going to be our little Earth, aka environment. This could also count as our universe, too. Okay, so you are this guy. Wait, I want to make it look. Yeah, you are this guy. Okay, you are in here. You are a black circle, a black dot. All right, your whole home, including, let's say, like my laptop, for example. It's a third dimensional object. Next, fourth, aka the undo and redo button. If an object moves, right? If an object, like let's say, moves from here to here, then if I press like Control Z, we get to see what it looked like first. But if I can press Control Y, it's like a redo. I don't know why it's not working. But basically, what I'm saying is your life is like a line. Each point represents every single memory, second, formation, transformation, every state of you and memories all in a line. Let me just. Yeah, all in a line, basically. Okay, let's see how much time I have left. Ooh, okay, I could explain more then. Okay, next one, fifth dimension. Fifth. Dang, I'm getting tired of this. So the fifth dimension, let's say if let's say your creator, your sub-creator was also a black dot, right? You would be a black dot, most likely. But if it were a yellow, which you could have been, but you weren't, you would be yellow. So basically, is where when you go through the timeline of your life and the tree of decisions, we're gonna call it that, the branch of decisions, right here, the golden tree, since I accidentally did it. Let's say, mm, death and wealth, fame, and um, let's say steady, like a steady life. If you move, you could have gone in one of those paths. You chose this one. You went there, okay? But the fifth dimension is the branches of the tree of time. They are the branches. What is a tree with no branches? Just a lump of wood, aka no life. Okay, next one. Sixth dimension. I'm getting tired of this five. Get out of here. Fifth dimension. It is where the environment changes. Okay? It's not just you that changes. No, it's the environment. Okay? It didn't need to be a square. It could have been circle, an oval. It didn't need to be no oval. It could have been a diamond or a trapezoid or any shape you could think of. But it was a square because that's how it was. All right? That's the sixth dimension. Or what if our universe wasn't filled with these stars or galaxies? No. What if they were just filled with other Earths? Hmm? Well, what if they were just filled with that? Because, yeah, what if they were just filled with that? Sixth dimension explained. Next one. Seventh dimension. I'm gonna stop drawing the numbers. It's just pissing me off. Okay, the seventh dimension. So let's make our cube again. Sorry, cube. It's gonna take a minute. And you're gonna get the realization soon. You're gonna get it. Next one. instead of the tree of life, right? Let's say instead of those branches actually being the sixth dimension, what if those branches were really just other universes? What? Okay, you know what? No more of the three-dimensional stuff. We're gonna just start making them squares. Okay, square right here, right here. Okay, right here. So if there is an X and Y, then that means X, Y. And if there's a V, 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 V. See these points? You see how they can orientate. It's connect the dots. This counts as a line. It looks like crap, I know. Okay, basically what I just made, a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, am I doing this right? I don't know. I just got started into this stuff. I don't know. I was just thinking of it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, does that mean the world is oh a wait? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, what shape has 12 sides? So, if my theory was right that there is a v-axis, dodecagon, dodecagon, hold on. But if we follow on mathematical sense, then that means 4 universes connect is all just one big universe. It's all one big universe. So I'm agreeing with my v-axis. You guys can argue me in the comments, but I'm agreeing with this. That is the eighth dimension. Everything, the tree of branches, but the branches are the universes and the leaves are your decisions. We have 2 minutes left. All right. So we have experienced 8. Now we're going to go to 9. See, basically, I don't even need to explain it. Um, okay, 8, I just really messed it up. Through, wait, okay, so if the 10th dimension is where it really hits the limit in my theory, wait, was it 11 or 12? 11 or 12? I'm gonna go 11. Then that means the cap to all this is 12.